What's up, guys? CryptoSavy here. Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates every single day on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and at the end of the video, we will take a look at the Dow Jones. And today, we'll do a quick look at my XRP targets. Although you guys know I don't like XRP, but we'll still look at the chart. Don't forget, we have a free Discord group in the description below the video. Definitely check it out. It's totally free, awesome community, and let's get on with it. All right, guys, as always, it's not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want daily updates every single day. Also, we're doing a giveaway of the Kobo Vault. I have it right here. We'll be doing a giveaway on Sunday. All you have to do is leave your comment below, like the video, and make sure you're subscribed. That'll get you entered to win. On Sunday, I'll be picking a random comment from a random video throughout the week. It's an awesome hard wallet. Definitely check it out. I have a link down below if you want to go down there and check it out. So let's look at the headlines. Just to get a feel for the sentiment, we'll take a look at the news, but always remember this is my opinion. Doesn't have to be yours. You have to do your own due diligence. This is not trading advice, investment advice, any of that. All right, 4 reasons Bitcoin price suddenly slid below 9K. Like I said, when it's already in the charts, we'd already been looking at it, but they come up with reasons why. TA works, guys. Market wrap, a sea of red across markets as Bitcoin drops to 9,000. Is Bitcoin's crescendo Bitcoin's crescendo moment? Australians can now pay for Bitcoin at the post office. Bitcoin's recent stability may come from a PayPal. We talked about that. You guys know what I think about that. Bitcoin options market faces record $1 billion expiry on Friday. The futures do expire on Friday. That will be interesting. All right. We have dropped 7 points from yesterday. We're at 43 from 50, still in the fear zone. And just to go through what we've been looking at for quite some time, higher highs in the monthly. Price action, lower highs in the RSI, bearish divergence, guys. Same in the weekly, higher highs, lower highs, bearish divergence. A close of the weekly above 10,034, and I would say we're probably bullish at that point, but until then, I don't believe so. We will take a look at the bullish target. Look at this as a falling wedge with the measured move being 16,000. That is the bullish case scenario. I am bearish, not bullish. But this is a possibility. Of course, nobody knows for 100% what's going to happen. That's why I give you both cases and then my opinion on this channel. All right, so let's get the RSI off there for a minute. Let's look at where we're at now. We're squeezing in between the RSIs, the 8, the 13, the 21 up here, and then the 55. The 55 is at 91.76. We did dip below it, came back above. I do think we are going to see more drop today. The measured move from falling out of this channel, see how we fell out of this channel over here? That's what happens when Bitcoin rises too fast, just like over here. It came crashing down. We did come up to test the bottom of the channel before coming down over here. That's still a possibility over here to hit the $10,400, $10,500 range and come down, although I think that's a whole lot less likely now. But the target from the falling of this channel is around 6,900. We do have much lower lows we've been looking at too, but let's take a look at a couple more things. The 200 EMA on the daily is about 85.40 right now. So if we look here, volume still declining, has been declining for quite some time. Could we get a surprise huge pump? Definitely a possibility, guys. We've seen it happen before when the bulls start to get bearish. And now the bulls are starting to get bearish, so be aware of that. Even though I don't think it's going to happen, it definitely could happen. Let's look at the RSI on the daily. If we close below this line, we've been watching this for weeks now. If we close below this trend line here, that is going to be an extremely bearish sign. I do believe our RSI is going to come all the way back down here. We could be seeing much lower lows than what I'm talking about here. Also, take a look at the higher highs in the price action on the daily, lower highs on the RSI bearish divergence that seems to be playing out. This is the same chart, looking at it a little bit differently. As you can see, let's go into the RSI first. We had this rising wedge that we fell out of, came back, had a little bull trap, got back in it, and coming down now does seem to be in a falling channel. Next stop would be down in this range somewhere. That's another reason that keeps me bearish here. Also, we have this rising broadening wedge from way back here. We fell out of it in March. If we were to come all the way up here in the bullish case scenario, this would actually move up. We'd be looking at the 11.6 area, somewhere in that range. Again, I don't think that's going to happen, but keep in mind, if we pass this 10,560, then we're getting into the bullish case scenario again. But until then, I am 100% bearish. Let's look at the swing low to the swing high here, Fibonacci retracements. We did get a bounce off the 88.90 a while back, which is the 0.236. 0.382 is at 79.41. 7,700 has been a long-term support and resistance line. Our target of 69. I also have this target at 54 that I've had for quite some time. And if we look down here, the golden pocket zone is between 61.50 and 63.60. That is definitely a possibility to come down here, and we could get a bounce there. That could be the bottom if we drop below this 69. But if that does not hold, we're looking at that 5,400 target to the 52.51, which is a 0.786. And remember, guys, we have a CME futures gap down here at the about 35.70. I have this. We can move this up a little bit. Let's say 3,500. We have a futures gap, and it is a possibility that we get a quick wick down here. I'm not saying today. Oh, if you guys are interested in trading, I'm going to leave a Prime XBT tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. By far my favorite exchange. You can trade Forex, gold, oil, silver, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, EOS, all kinds of stuff on it. It's a great exchange, guys. It also has a cool feature. They just added trading view charts to it, which people have been asking. They listen to their customers. They don't trade against their customers. Great exchange, guys. Make sure you check it out. And you can use Savy's promo code Savy50 and get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit into your trading account. Savy25 gets you 25% off the trading fees. So pretty good deal. Check it out. I do have links down below. Also, there's more affiliate links, hard wallets and stuff down below. Check them out. It all helps support the channel, guys, as I do get a small commission for all of them. All right. That way I don't have to show you crap coins like a lot of channels do just to make some money. But anyways, that's what we're looking at here. Let's take another look at a different look at the RSI. Oh, we already did that. Let's go into the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, this was what we were looking at for a bounce. Yesterday we did drop below that. Obviously, we went down to the 89.77. We were looking at the 91.44 as the bottom of this trend line. It has been broken, I do believe. Let's zoom out a little bit. We could look at this now. We were looking at that as a rising wedge. I'm still looking at it as a rising wedge, and it has broken. Let's see if we get back down below it. Our measured move off that. Let's see where that goes. Right down to the 0.5 fib at 71.45, which, like I said, I have this target of 69. Let's zoom in a little bit, look at the EMAs. So the 200 EMA here, the 8 and the 13 have crossed. 21 looks to cross next. That's probably going to be another move down. And if we zoom in closely, I'm going to show you real quick on the 4 hour. You can see we're having, and it's not closed yet. It needs to close down here, but you can see where we're at right now. We're getting lower lows in, or lower highs in the price action. And if we look at the RSI down here, we're getting higher highs. That's bearish divergence, guys. Looks like we do have room for another push down. We'll see what happens, and let's go into the 1 hour. So the 1 hour, of course, we called the top here the other day, and look at where we're at now. We've had the in the 1 hour, we've had the 55 cross the 200 here, which is pretty damn bearish. We could get a pump up here to retest this trend line. Also the 200 EMA. Let's put a target there. This is probably about the highest I see it going, guys. right around the 94.20, 94.50, depending on where it would hit here. But I believe we'd get a massive rejection there. Although, let's take a look at the RSI here. We are getting bearish divergence because we are straight across up here. We had this was even highs, and then we had lower highs in the RSI. That is bearish divergence. So there's also bullish divergence here. You can see lower lows in the RSI, and then even across the board on, or I'm sorry, lower lows in price action, even across the board on the RSI. That did get us this pump here. Question is this pump over? Let's take a measured move of this, looking at it as a bull flag, which I don't believe it is. We are getting squeezed in between a 21 EMA and a 13 right now. 21 EMA being at about 92.70, and the 13 and 8 are at about the 92.40. Tight squeeze here. Let's take a look at this as a possible bull flag and take a measured move of that. If we were to break out here, it gets us right up around the $9,400 range. So look for that as a possibility, guys. Don't know for sure that's going to happen. The 55 EMA is at 93.80 on the 1 hour. But like I said, guys, either way, I am bullish or bearish here. I still see no reason to be bullish whatsoever. Even if we do get that pump up here, our RSI is going to come way up here, creating major bearish divergence. So either way, it's not looking good for the bulls here. Yeah, let's take a look at this rising channel that we did break out of. If we were to come back and retest it, that gets us down to the $8,500 range, which would be coming down to this. If you see this falling channel here coming down, now that could be the bottom. If we get a good enough bounce there, that could be the bottom, and you know, come back up, break the top, and head off to the bull run. It is possible. I don't think it's very likely, but it is possible if this 85.50 area holds. Let's also, one more way to support the channel besides hitting that like button. If you haven't already, make sure you do it. And check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. There's a link below. A lot of cool crypto stuff in here. You can put any crypto, any saying, family pictures, anything you want on any of this stuff. It's quality stuff. It's not crap. It's not vinyl and all that crap. But thanks for all of you that have made orders. All right, so looking at this rising channel, or I'm sorry, looking at this symmetrical triangle here, we did break down. We had a measured move if we broke up somewhere around here at 47. We did break down here. We tried to get back inside. We're closing underneath it now, getting rejected by all the EMAs up here. And the target of that is around the $39 range. We do have lower targets. The golden pocket zone between the $34 and $35 range. Then we had 0.786 at 30. And if we see that lower low in Bitcoin, we could be seeing a $20 to $22 Litecoin. Again, I'm still pretty damn bearish here. Let's look at how high we could go if we pump back up inside here. We could be looking at around the $44 range. And if we broke back above that, that would be looking again at our 47.76, which is definitely a possibility. But either way, I am still pretty damn bearish here. You can see we are getting rejected at the EMAs here. Let's take a look at the RSI. Looks like we're going to head down and get one more touch down here to the bottom of this falling channel. We talked about it yesterday, coming back down to test the top of this falling channel that it broke out of here. We tested it once. We could come back down, test it again, which would make a whole lot of sense. Also, see if we see any divergence there. Not really a lot of divergence. Nothing showing as of right now. But bearish on Litecoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is getting rejected at the 55 EMA, which is at about 233. Our target for retesting the bottom of this rising wedge here is around 225. If that breaks, the measured move target is around the 152 to 155 range. We do have the 0.5 fib at 171, 0.382 fib at 191. These are Fibonacci retracements, guys, from the swing low to swing high. And 214 is the 236. 0.786, 125. And if we were to get that lower low in Bitcoin, could see a 50 to $50 to $80 Ethereum. This target down here, if we came down to retest this trend line, we could be looking at $40 Bitcoin. Could get ugly. Let's take a look at the RSI now. And again, guys, this is the 4-hour. We had the falling channel, which we broke out of, came back down, tested, got support. Does look like we are most likely going to form a head and shoulders here. Obviously, until it forms, we have no idea that's going to happen, but we could get another rise in Ethereum here before coming back down. Let's take a look at that in the price action and see what that might entail. That would be breaking all the EMAs here again. Come back up, retest this trend line, possibly around the 240 range, 245. Could happen. I don't see it happening. I do think we're most likely going to break down. And it could wait till tomorrow to have a real breakdown. Let's take a look at pre-markets. Dow is down 110 points. We've been talking about this forever, guys. I think we're going to see the biggest money grab in history. All the stock market bears have turned bullish, thinking that the feds are going to keep printing money forever and it's going to keep going up. That's a great bull trap, a great suckers rally. They got everybody believing it. I think this thing is going to crash, and it's going to crash hard. Not to say it can't come up today, can't come up tomorrow, but guys, it's ready to come down. Looking at the RSI, we got plenty of room to come down here in the daily. Like I said, I think it's going to be the biggest money grab in history. I think people are going to lose a lot of money because people are thinking it's going to keep going up. So every little dip here, they're putting more money in, but I think this dip is just going to keep continuing. Retirements are going to be lost. 401ks are going to be lost. People's savings are going to be lost. I will not mess with traditional markets right now, period. Now let's take a look at XRP. But anyway, I wanted to show you lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI. That's hidden bearish divergence in a big way. Here's XRP. These are my targets for XRP. For XRP lovers, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm looking at. Next stop to be around 17.172, then 16.2 if that doesn't hold, 11 cents, and 2 cents, 2 to 3 cents maybe. That would be retesting the bottom of this trend line here, which would make a whole lot of sense. So, sorry guys, that's what I'm seeing there. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Don't forget to click the CryptoSavy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. Make sure you're still subscribed. Even if you were, some people are saying they're getting unsubscribed. Make sure you tick that notification bell to get you notified. And also hit the all after you hit the bell. And yeah, don't forget to smash the likes, leave your comments, guys. I'm out.